Alright, we're going to try to make a CO2 car blank. I'm going to start by opening up Inventor and clicking New Part, Standard Part. Now we need to make a sketch. Anytime we make any part, we're going to do the 2D sketch, click on the plane we want. We could do any of these planes, but what works best for our project is the XY plane. Now you pick up the line. Going to start by making the block. So we're going to make a 12-inch long block. You start making the line and type 12 in, and it automatically goes to 12. Click front in order to get our whole line. Now you notice how it's trying to make another line. We go straight up, but this time we want the front end to be 3/4 of an inch, 0.75. Now you notice it's trying to make another line. We don't want to make this line quite yet. So we're going to press Escape. That's in the upper left-hand corner on your keyboard. Now we're going to make the line at the back. Now this line is going to go up 2 3/4 of an inch, 2.75. Enter. Now we're going to keep that line going, and we're going to complete our shape. Right? So now we are finished. When you're done with a sketch, you click Finish Sketch, and it automatically brings us to the three-dimensional view. If we click Home, the little picture of a home, we'll see our entire car. Now we're going to extrude it. We have to make this thicker. This is the extrude button. You're going to click Extrude. Now we're going to extrude this at 1.5. You can make the adjustment here or here. When you click on that, you might end up coming up with the extrude dialog box like this. Go ahead and click the arrow and it'll give you all these different options. Simply click within the dialog box, whether it be here or here. You can click in 1.5. And you'll notice how it gives you a preview of what's going on. I like to also hit this one here, the second from the end, with the double arrow. That one allows it to go right in the middle of our work plane. So that makes it symmetrical. It'll help us a little bit later. Okay. Now we're going to hit OK here or the check mark down here. It does the same thing. You can play with this now. You can look to see what that three-dimensional is. You can see the front view. When you hit these corners, you can look at many different views. You can look at the back. You can look at the right side. You can look at the front and left side. Okay. What we want to do is we want to get it to the left side. I'm going to use our wheelie ball to bring it in a little closer. Now we are going to try to put the hole in the back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put the hole in the back of our CO2 car blank. We start with a new sketch. Now we've already got an existing block here. We're going to put the sketch on top of the block, depending upon what side we want to put it on. Right now we're looking at the left side. We're going to right click on the back, click New Sketch. That will bring us up to a new sketch. And notice how this shows the exact middle of our block. That's very important when we start coming up with our circle. We're going to start by clicking the circle, and now we're going to start from this bottom, and I'm not clicking at all, I'm just dragging it up. I'm going to stop when it gets to 2 and 2.5. We're at 1.254. That's pretty close. We're going to leave it at 1.254. You click there. Now it's wanting to know what diameter it is. Because we're going to use the magic hole tool, I like to call it magic hole tool, we don't need to know the exact dimension of this hole. When we're done with that, click Finish Sketch. We're finished with the sketch. Now we're going to make a hole. You click on the hole tool. It actually allows you to define how big the hole is and how far the hole goes through. We're going to make this hole 3/4 of an inch in diameter. So we highlight this, put 0.75 in there. We also need to determine how deep it's going to go. So we're going to hit distance, and that distance is going to be the depth of your CO2 cartridge hole. So you need to determine what that is, and it is about 2 1/4 inch deep. So you highlight this and you go 2.25. We wanted a drill point flat, and you notice how it has where it says centers here. We're going to click on our drawing right in the middle, and as soon as we do that, it will drill the hole for us. Okay, now you click OK, and we're good. If you hit the home button, you notice as it flashed around there, it gave us this hole on the end, and if you hover over it, you'll see it actually does go through.